Now when this is all cut up and everything, it'll be in the right section of where I need it to be.
One hell of a hangar.
Huh. Look at all this space.
So, the central elevator's
Let me see. Okay.
through here.
And out of the loading bay.
Alright. This fight's gonna be a nightmare.
Your Majesty, your precious crystal awaits you. To liven things up, I thought I'd take you on a stroll down memory lane. Of course, memories decay with time.
Kill me. End it.
Fuck this fight, fuck this fight, fuck this fight, fuck
Is
this fight,
that
fuck this fight, fuck
Rivas?
this fight!
Or what's left of him.
Damn it.
I've always needed this freaking fight.
Keep both on him.
That'll do.
Why is it so hard to take him down? I am higher level than this dude. No, I'm not. Nope, he's actually a higher level than me. That's not what I wanted. Crap, I wasted that. Yeah, well, we're in a load of hurt now. Yep. I was waiting for this to happen.
Didn't mean to. Ignis! Just the thing.
Bring him out, bring him out. Electricity did nothing. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be really fun.
You're not ready for this.
I'll show you.
No, I'm not.
Radio.
Adios, Pokemon.
Knocked! Prompto's in danger!
Ignis!
I've just the thing!
Do it, do it, do it, do it! Well, I was gonna save him and then I did the command and now... Come on, dude. Get back up. Phoenix Feather! Well, now you guys know the animation for Phoenix Feathers now. God, I hate this fight. This fight is a nightmare. Like, you have to massively level up to take this guy. Ah, no, let's not do that. Thank you. Oh my god. You're gonna take all my health items, aren't you?
Prompto! Nice try!
All in bullet time, baby.
Oh my god. Screw this fight.
Gladio.
Get back!
Saw that coming!
I have no clue why I'm getting injured while I am hit. That's the problem I don't get. Is he's not even doing anything. He's just standing there for a little bit. I can understand if he's hitting me, but he's not.
My apologies.
Prompto!
Here, come on, come on, come on.
All in bullet time, baby.
Ah! There we go. Shit! I'm gonna be in massive trouble here.
Prompto!
Oh my god.
All in bullet time, baby.
Put my health items out of this. I don't like it. Let's do.
Let it be done. Now.
We're trying, dude. We're trying to put you out of your misery. I'm trying. I'm sorry, dude. We really are trying. We make it very difficult. Lord help me. Okay.
Okay.
For you. Ignite. Let's see if I can add another elemental in here. We got 12 left. No, I want to equip that, you dingus. Right here. Yes, please. Alright, let's give this a shot again. That dodging time, though. Seriously. Okay, here.
Yep.
This is gonna be one of those episodes where I'm just gonna massively just waste all my healing stuff. I can't move. What the hell? Oh my god, I hate this. I don't like it. Eat that, loser. Seriously. Half my teammates are down already. For you. Gladio. You need one too. Here. I've got about 4 minutes left. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this fight in one dang sitting.
Buzz off!
Ignis!
Just the thing.
I'm fine with that though.
All in bullet time,
Nice job.
Gladio.
Come on. Come on. Like, I'm trying my best with this damage. I might have to cut some of this.
That was kind of terrifying.
Kinda terrifying? He's still... You guys need to stay away from him when he does that crap. Then again, you guys are AI, so what do I know?
Nice try.
Ignis!
Just the thing.
Come on, come on. Hit him. Hit him. There you go. Will you quit doing that? Let's see here. Let's use... let's not use that. We want something to give me a bit of a boost. Knock this, then we'll do this here. And we'll also do it on Gladio. And we'll also do... I don't have any more? Okay, let's do... God dang it. One freaking hit and you're already down.
Damn, saw that coming.
Did you?
Get
Did
back!
you really? Could you like, at least warn me?
Ignis! Just the thing.
Trying to take him out. I'm not gonna have enough time to do this, so... I'm out of those. Dang it. Phoenix down for you. I really hate this fight. Massively hate this fight. It's why I decided to buy all the Phoenix gowns, to be honest. We're barely putting a dent into this fight.
Nice try.
Like this, and Ignis. Both need one.
Pronto.
All in bullet time, baby.
God, this fight is enough. All I need to do is get past this one area, and I have crystals in my grasp. I should say 10, but yeah. Let's continue on with Final Fantasy 15 and getting my butt kicked massively instead of actually grinding like I should.
You need to help me.
I'm good.
knock him down a little bit more, and you massively hit.
My apologies.
That didn't really do that much damage. This is really, oh god, laughable. And I need to do a Phoenix down before I go down. Lucky.
So glad, Ignis.
I've just the thing.
Do it. Do it. Healing. Like, I'm so glad I knew that there was going to be a pain in the butt
Easy
fight.
on yourself.
I wasn't sure where it was at. I guarded against that. Oh yeah. Yay.
Gladio.
Gladio, take it. You know, now it's the whole entire Lunafreya family entirely dead because they're basically killing their brother because he wants us to end his suffering.
Ignis.
Seriously though. Arden is really to eliminate both royal families of what I can tell. Whoa.
Got it!
For the time being.
Ignis! I've just the thing.
See, at least he can aim. I can't aim worth a dune, so half the time I'm having issues enough as it is with that.
Okay!
Gladio, you need help. We're almost done with him. He's getting there. Ignis needs help too. Pronto again needs help too. This is why you massively grind people. Otherwise you have to do this number. Yeah, you're gonna either that or you get a lot of health items. Bull crap, I guarded against that. Butthead. Fine. Fine, whatever, do whatever. Not like I'm a player of the game, just ignore me. Okay, so Frost seems to be his downfall. So let's equip a little bit of Frost. Blizzard! Really? Duck and roll for that. Frozen solid! This is so painful. Okay, here we go, here we go. Nope. How did that hit me? No way did that hit me, and half my team is dead. Phoenix down for you. Fuck. Phoenix down for you. The only one left standing is Gladio. Everybody's gonna hurt me for this one. I can just hear it in the comment section.
All in bullet time, baby.
Boom! I'm literally. Oh, okay. We got it fixed. We're good. How did he take that much health out of me? Bastard. Come on. Nope. We're gonna play this safe. We're gonna try and play this
Ignis!
safe.
I've
Finish.
just the thing.
Okay. We're gonna do this again. Nice job, but in the process we ended up getting hurt. Because of this stupid ability, to be honest. There we go. Dang it. Why? I have no idea why he's interested in
All
this on
in
the screen.
bullet time, baby.
Boom! Alright, we're hacking and slashing at his health. He's got nothing but a sliver left of his health. Ignis, do me a favor. One more shot probably will do it. How did that hit me? I was nowhere near him. I was nowhere near him. How did that hit?
My apologies.
Just the thing.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Buzz off!
Come on, no. Don't stop here, guys. Don't stop here. We're so close, guys. Massively close. Ignis needs one. Gladius needs one. Oh my goodness. Don't do what I do, guys. Like, seriously. Grind until you at least a decent... I mean, I'm level 42, but this dude's like 44. So...
What I do? Go to like twice the boss's level.
Well, of course, but the only problem with that is all the other crap that ends up happening. Alright, so we're gonna create this. I'm not gonna actually use it, because... No, let's not, just sort it for the time being. And then we're gonna put massive freezing levels because he seems to be taking the freezing level too well. So we're gonna just equip that. Nope, not there. We want it here. There we go. Oh my god. There is no way for me to actually get out of that one.
Ignis!
Just the thing.
Can you hit him before I can? Alright, here we go. Ready? We're gonna take this up a notch.
Would be nice.
Yo! Jesus! Front of me, front. Big missing one. Good gravy. I've used quite a few of my... Like, I want somebody to actually, in the comment section, literally tell me how many Come on, guys. Come on, boys.
Ignis!
Just the thing.
He's almost dead. Like, seriously. He is like a sliver away. Gladio, get your butt up off the floor. Come on. Come on, sugar.
Ignis!
Just the thing.
Hey, you get struck.
Finally! Good gravy!
A sorry end for the High Commander. For everyone. He was a man with hopes and dreams.
It's horrible.
What kind of fiend makes demons of men?
Look alive! Company!
Company. Where? Oh yeah, I think this is the
Should be able to handle
Run the
this,
Gauntlet.
right?
Oh, I kind of just froze These guys are easy compared to what we just had to face. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Dang it. I spoke too soon.
Nice try.
I'm grinding and the
We're getting
game
nowhere.
And they just keep coming.
Okay, so open the gate.
No. Let's go on alone. If you can obtain the crystal's power, we may yet be able to turn the tide.
Fine.
Elsewise,
Open the
we
gate.
are all like to perish.
Biggie's right. It's our only chance.
But what
Open
about
the damn
you?
gate.
We'll manage somehow. Just get moving.
You could still get to the crystal if you went on your own. Your friends will have to stay behind.
Oh, what is... Oh, okay, okay. This is the thing. Oh, the gate, the gate. That way, I need to go that way. Hi, on my knee. Run, dude. Haha. Stuck me. How did you hit me? Get down here.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand clear.
Fuck.
You better think fast.
I am thinking
I don't
fast.
envy you your decision.
So, this is the way to the crystal?
Betraying your friends for the greater good.
I'm not
The
betraying
mark
anybody. They
of
told me
a
to go.
monarch. Step forth, your majesty.
I'm not betraying anybody. They told me to go, that they'll be fine.
If you wish to obtain the crystal's power, you must be prepared to lose all else.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're good on time. Made it. They'll be all right. They got this. I'm not abandoning them. They told me to go. Yee.
Gate closed.
Don't die on me.
They will. You'll be all right. Bum, 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 bum. This is the gate that we took last. Oh yeah, it is the area that we took last time around for the boys.
Do you suppose your dear friends are still alive?
Shut up, Arden.
Those who died for you, do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
I'll come back for you all. I swear. How far's this go? The crystal had better be here. Everyone's counting on it. Counting on me.
I see it at the end of the tunnel.
Your
Yeah, we're-
journey is over, Noct.
We're almost done with this game. Like, we have probably a couple more things to do, loose ends to tie up, like Arden's side of the story of things, and yeah, and then we have the final stretch, really. I'll be also doing the Glaives chapter as well. Don't know how long that's actually going to take, where I can actually create my own glaive, which will probably be
Please.
right here.
Help me stop the demons.
Unharmed by the light, the chosen king indeed. Allow me to regale you with a tale. In an age long past, an incurable scourge ravaged mankind. A tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. In Lucis lived a savior who could cure the afflicted. His body would come to host myriad demons, let countless lives be spared. But a jealous king, one not yet chosen by the crystal, ostracized and demonized this healer of the people, making a true monster of him. I gave you my name earlier, but you should know that it was not a name given to me at birth. Arden Lucis Kylum is my proper name.
Well,
You'll never guess whose name Izunia was. No. Killing you as a mortal will bring me scant satisfaction. Claim the crystal's power. Arise as its champion. Only once the crystal and king are no more, can I know redemption. Come back soon. I shall keep your friends company until you are.
Well, shoot. I just got taken in by the crystal, and then we just found out that he is our uncle? Because he's a Lucius? I don't know what type of relative he would be. Oh! Alright, well that I believe ends chapter 13 entirely for us. Which is good. We'll be moving on to after I
gather strength, O chosen. The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal.
Well, hello there, Bahamut.
So it is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut.
Oh, so we get to ask you questions.
The heart of the crystal, wherein lies the soul of the star. And it is in this place that the king will gain the power to fulfill his calling.
Okay. Well, what is my calling, then? Oh, I'm gonna ask where my friends are first, apparently.
They stand against the darkness and abide in hope. Sustained by faith unfaltering that their king shall arise and bring deliverance. By the covenants awakened, the six have seen the coming of the prophesied hour.
Okay.
A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring. Only then, once the sacred ring is replete, can the true king complete his ascension. And only by the true king's hand can the immortal accursed be banished and the light restored to this world. A man cursed with life eternal, whose immortality stems from the self-same scourge that wrought the demons. One so impure of body and soul was deemed unworthy of the crystal's light and forbidden to ascend. His mind twisted by spite and bent on revenge, the usurper came to bring darkness down upon our world. Only the true king, chosen by the crystal and guarded by his forebears, can end the accursed's madness.
What is the prophecy?
It is the sole means to ending the immortal accursed.
Okay, so ending Arden.
A power greater than even that of the six, purifying all by the light of the crystal and the glaives of rulers past. Only at the throne can the chosen receive it, and only at the cost of a life his own.
Oh shit.
The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen. Many sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all.
So pretty much I'm gonna die.
Now
at the end of
enter
this.
into reflection, let the light of providence shine within.
Well, shoot. Okay, so at this part, I'm pretty much, so after this cutscene and everything, I'm gonna be doing the King's Glaive, and create my glaive pretty much to draw out the game just a little bit more, and we're gonna go on the adventure of my personal glaive while he's in the crystal. So, because we are still in the crystal right now, but shit. It's terrifying to know at the end of this that he's going to die. In order to save the light of the world, Noctis has to
The
die.
light waxes full. Go forth to the kingdom, where the usurper awaits. Reclaim the throne and fulfill the calling of the true king.
Oh, jeez. Time has really not been kind to you. Hopper! Ice coming! So, yeah, right here is where, so, I'm gonna stop it right here for, the cutting area. This is a reminder to myself when I go to edit. And then we'll be doing the King's Glaive stuff here, and it's basically the time that passes while he's in the crystal, and that's what it's going to be all about. So, note to self, cut here, and we'll be continuing on after we finish the Glaive story. Hopefully it won't take too long. It is a little bit of a multiplayer game. I can face against or be with AIs, which I probably am going to end up doing anyways, but we'll see what happens. So, yep, right here, cut. Alright, so, oh, hi babies. Hi.
Umbra.
Hi, Umbra.
Be waiting. In Hammerhead.
Oh, you should see his sister. His sister's even prettier. Alright, so this is also where we're gonna, I think, so we're gonna do partially part of, this chapter as well, and we're gonna also do Arden's chapter in the mix. So for those of you that are massively confused of why I haven't done an intro or anything like that, it's because I'm cutting things and pasting things and moving things around, and it's been frustrating and all that, but we're on the final stretch of the game pretty much. Like what you guys are seeing is after I've cut it and pasted everything where it needs to be. Personally, I still have to, I personally still have to play the King's Glaive. I still have to play Prompto's side of the story, which you will already, see that already because of the fact that I already edited it in. And we still have to play Arden's side of the story, which they're pretty much only an hour long, which is kind of nice. So I might smash this game out today. Yep, here we are, chapter 14, which is where, so I'll play up to a certain point, and then we'll cut it again, and then we'll do Arden's side of the story. Any more DLC that ends up coming out for Final Fantasy 15 will be placed in where it needs to be somehow in the story, but I made sure every DLC is placed where it needs to be fitted in with everything else, so that way story-wise you get more information out of everything. I will say though, some of the information is kind of all jumbled together and made me kind of sad that some of the content is behind paywalls. I mean, I had to spend $24 for the season pass just to get Gladios, Prompto, and Ignis' story, and even then I had to wait within a certain amount of time to actually play those stories and all that. So now that Arden's has come out, I don't know if they're gonna do Luna Freya's chapter or if they're gonna do I can't remember his name for the life of me, her brother's side of the story of things. I'm not 100% sure. I know one of them massively got cut. I just don't know which one.
Man, how long was I out?
Well, you're gonna find out how long you were gone.
Where'd everybody go?
Alright, Umbra, let's go. Yeah, she is. There she is.
Demons everywhere.
Of course there's gonna be demons
What the
everywhere.
hell happened?
I got you, Umbra. Ow! Oh, I won't need to grind for the next boss, because the next the final boss is really laughable, if anything. Like, if I remember correctly, it's gonna be a massive
Last
easy
man
boss.
standing.
We're gonna get up to a certain point and... No, I'm not dealing with you guys. Nope. Because these guys are nasty in themselves in the Final Fantasy world, and I'm not touching that.
Hope everyone's okay.
These guys I don't mind dealing with whatsoever, but the other guys, those guys are known for their one-hit stuff and whatnot, which is ridiculous. But before we do end up finishing the game, I will get to a certain spot and then talk to Umbra to actually grind just a wee bit. But I'll be working on the other two projects as well, so... Okay, we're just gonna disappear. Of course we don't have the Regalia whatsoever, because the Regalia is destroyed. Massively been destroyed, which makes me still kind of sad. Umbra! Look at you go. Luna Freya would be proud of you, little pupper. Okay, so in this area, our goal is to massively keep on our toes and run, because in the darkness, the enemies are way more powerful, and we need to get to our next save point, so that way I can talk with Umbra to bring me back to the past, so I can massively grind before the final area And hopefully we can do this within the 14 minutes that we have remaining. I think we'll be able to. We'll see. I believe a car is going to pick me up sometime soon here, because I know we don't run the whole length. If we ran the whole length, that would be a pain in the butt, because it's all the way in a different town, and walking by foot would take me hours. So, not sure exactly where, but soon. You're a level 84. Get out of here. I ain't messing with you. But you disappeared. Never mind. Oh, you're behind me now. No, I'm not dealing with you. Later. You will massively kick my butt. No, thank you. So, yeah, we'll be doing some heavy grinding. Getting that done as soon as we get to our next spot. So yeah, we'll be pretty much finishing up this game, and we'll be moving on to our next game. I'm super excited to be doing that. Can I call it? Oh, of course, I don't have any chocobo time on me. Not that I could call a chocobo. Anyways, to begin with.
What is it, boy?
What is it?
Something's coming.
What's up, baby? What's up? It's a car. Good
truck.
boy, Umbra. All right.
Yeah? It's me, Talcott.
Holy
My grandpa
crap.
served the Amicitia family.
He grew up.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. Welcome back, Your Majesty.
That little boy, really? Holy cow, he did grow up. How long were you in that crystal? Holy crud.
Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir.
Holy cow. That little boy's all grown up.
Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
Yeah, you sure look different, though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
10 years?
Years.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they, anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead.
For
For Miss Cindy. You know, back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call. Oh, speaking of which, the guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there.
His collection is still on his dash.
You know,
And
ever since
Umbra
you
sitting with
disappeared,
us.
Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting. The garage is still open though, one of the few places that is.
So, Sid, is he still alive and kicking?
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. He said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind either way, so the garage will probably stay put for a while. And without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to. With all the demons prowling around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
Ooh, massive update, real quick.
We've arrived, Your Majesty. Everyone will be so happy to see you. Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hey? That's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Noct! It's you! It's really
Is
you!
it?
Hey, you
Hadn't
got some
realized.
pizza.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
Ignis has got his hair slicked back now in a ponytail. Well, partial ponytail, and Prompto, you look a little older yourself too. Ignis hasn't changed much. Actually, I'm gonna poke around a little bit. More reading for you guys. I've already read all this at one point in time. So, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, an item. Perfect. Pretty sure there's not much to look around at. We do have 6 minutes left remaining, but I'm not gonna do too much, I don't think. Hi, Umbra. I am going to massively save ahead of time, and we are going to have to continue on just a little bit because Umbra doesn't activate until he's at a rest stop, which there is a rest stop here, but the only problem is
Come again.
that it's not really a rest stop, if that makes any sense. I don't freaking know. But Umbra's just a dog in this area, so... But I will run over here and save. Oh look, I can call for Umbra. Okay, cool. I can call for Umbra. Alright, so we are gonna stay the night here and rest. Yeah, things have massively changed with the boys a bit. So, since we only have a few minutes left, we are gonna stop here for the time being.
Prompto's even capable of hunting alone these days. He really has come a long way.
Had to become a functioning adult sooner or later.
Doesn't feel like you've changed, though.
Not nearly as much as he claims.
You gonna spoil my moment?
What's there to spoil?
You know, even after all this time, you guys haven't changed a bit.
Not as individuals, perhaps, but we no longer need to ask one another for help in times of need. We've reached the point where that sort of synergy is second nature.
Yeah. And it only took us 10 years to get here.
Alright, so we're gonna save here for the time being and all that. I know you guys are looking at the screen like, what the hell? Like, I thought you already did all that because you already saw all that stuff. But yeah, I did this all in one sitting for the save points and stuff like that. So, there's that. So we'll be taking care of business on Noctis's side of things. So I'll be going back to chapter 10 for that moment. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for now. And then I'm gonna pretty much call Umbra on this save file after I finish recording Noctis's side of the story of other things, which again, you guys will already be done seeing this. And then I'm going to massively grind and finish everybody else's pretty much side story and put it on my computer, and then we'll be on the last chapter, moving on to the next game. So thank you guys so much for all your support and love. If you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Also, hit that notification bell so that way you are notified when I upload to the channel. Don't miss out on any uploads, guys. Alright, I'm your host, Keyblade Kairi 2010, signing out. Game on, gamers, cosplay and cosplayers. Bye!